Okay, so we're still walking in the future city of Liberia. If you're watching, make sure that you get your signal, your own. Just look at the numbers on our screen. Get yourself something from here. Don't overlook this place. In the future, you will have no space. There's still land available here. So the numbers that are on your screen, just make sure you hit those numbers, and then reach out to Xity. It's a whole sign. And this place in the middle will be clear soon for all of us. Okay, go. So welcome back again to the County Diary. We stay here in the X City, and we tour the entire area, but we come to the final conclusion for the day. Let me go back to the CEO and talking about how serious this place is. The construction work has already been set in motion. Where we're standing, this is the equipment yard, and this is the mini place that's been built for the CEO and his team to be in the stay. But let me talk to you quickly. You just show me around, then before we close. So yeah, again.
Thank you for coming again. This is like your second home now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are here in the equipment yard. As you know, you've been with us all day today. We brought out the team here to try to complete this little farmhouse behind me. Well, it's the equipment yard house where I'll be staying as the construction kicks off, and so that I can stay closer to the work, right? So you saw us doing the assessment. The plumber is here. We're going to finish up this building quickly that I'll be staying in. And the borehole well too. I need to build like a mini solar grid here that will provide power for this building and light for this area where the workers will be, and also power the pump that we are going to put into the well, the submersible pump and the booster pump that will shoot water from here to the construction site. So that's the work I'm about to start here. The work at the Johnsonville headquarters, you were there. I've done a lot of work there. The solar grid is already working. We're testing it out. So I'm shifting my attention a little bit towards this side. You saw the clearing site. They are almost done with the clearing for the residential site, at least, where the construction will begin. So we are gearing up to start construction in a few weeks' time.
Why you want to live here?
Yeah, why I want to live here. When work like this is going on in Liberia, you want to stay very close to it. And the drive from Johnsonville here every day, it takes a little bit of toll, right? I have to wake up early morning and be on the site, right? So just living closer to it makes me a little bit ahead of time on the site.
I know you still have more plot of land on the other side that is not being clear. If somebody wants to like get a plot of land, how much does it cost, and how do they make that purchase for those in Liberia and out of Liberia?
Yeah, so a lot in the residential zone is $3,000. To make a purchase, you just need to reach out to us on the phone number +231 777 We can begin discussion from there. We share with you documents that details the responsibility of being a resident of X City. For instance, like some of the community policies, like no tall fence that blocks the view of your beautiful home we are going to build. Those kind of things, right? So those are there, but that's how you reach out to us and get your land purchased. And once you get your land purchased, you can tell us, when do we begin construction? Do we begin it today, or do we begin it within 3 years from now? Because that's the maximum limit, right? You can buy the land, just keep sitting on an empty lot while other areas surrounding your land are developed. It kind of devalues the properties of other people that are adjacent to you. So we give you up to 3 years to begin the construction. But you can begin next week, like we are going to be beginning.
Why should somebody choose Exeter?
Oh, yeah, so many reasons. Xity is going to be the first modern city in Liberia that respects, at least, let's just start with the basics, right? One, the alley size is at least 33 feet wide. An alley. We're not talking about a major boulevard in X City, right? Two, there's going to be like extra parallel parking lane for your guests if you don't want them parked into your driveway or anywhere else on your plot of land, right? Uh, they have extra parallel parking space just for guests to park on. And that is aside the two driving lane that is available. And this is the alley we are talking about, right? So that is the level of detail and thoughtfulness we put into it. The peace and safety, right, that you will enjoy in Xity residential zone, right? We're not gonna have people going around hawking, buy a Lone Star scratch car in your neighborhood. No, this is gonna be restricted. It's going to be accessible to your guests that you've approved of coming into your residential areas. So that security is going to be provided. Your utilities, everywhere you want to build in Liberia, right? You worry about water. You worry about electricity, right? You worry about sewage. In Exeter, you do not need to worry about that. We've put up educational videos about designing septic tanks. So imagine what we're taking to Exeter residential zone, right? So we put up these educational videos to help the general public, right? Your water supply, we already started basically designing SketchUp of how that water distribution system is going to be in Xity, right? It's going to be sourced from borehole wells, right? And that water is going to be distributed. And all of that is going to be powered by 24/7 electricity, right? Like, where can you get that in Liberia? Well, let's say in Africa, right? Like, there are a few places, right, where development has happened, but power is still a challenge in Africa across the board, right? So Liberia is no exception, but Xity will be the exception. We've demonstrated that at the Xity headquarters, right? Our systems we just built is live, 24/7, uninterrupted electricity is there. In fact, we are producing more electricity than we can consume right now at the headquarters, right? Because we thought about this, we invested in it, we're not making any money from it, right? But the money we put in it is an experiment of what we are going to be doing here in Xity, right? Right now, today, you go to the Xity headquarters. In fact, the latest joke is that one of the security said current waste. So for those of you familiar with Liberian parlance, you know what that means, right? So we have abundance of electricity at the headquarters. That is what we're going to be doing here for our residents. Like, you're going to have power, unlimited power, and all of that is going to be sourced from renewable energy, right? I don't want any generator sound in Xity. All right, that is my wish, and that is why I am pushing the boundaries of what can be possible in terms of providing electricity. Right now, the Exeter headquarters will be producing 100% of its energy will come from solar. So come to Exeter if you want all of those.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so it's been a good day. Don't forget, check out xcityafrica.com, and you'll see all of the design there already, and whatever you want, you can get it from there. My name is Emmanuel Kotu. If you enjoy watching this video, please don't forget, hit that subscription button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. For those of you who watch out on KMTV on Satcom or Boss TV on Satcom, thank you. We're telling you the untold stories of our country, Liberia. Only Liberian can develop Liberia, and we must all do everything possible to get this place to be a better place, right? So for me, I'm always looking for my money to get an exit home, okay? So keep watching. I'll tell you more about our country, Liberia.